Welcome to Inspiring Lives Through Sports. Welcome to Inspiring Lives Through Sports. I am Coach K, Jay the speaker, teacher, coach, and mentor. Today, I'm working with two of my students, and as we're getting prepared for the workout. And when I work with kids, there's different things that kids are actually working on. Every kid or every player is working on different things. So we're going to start out with 3 dribble cross. 3 dribble cross is just trying to teach them to have control of the basketball, working on the basics. As you can see, just to help them to be able to control that ball, keeping that basketball inside their hand. So that's what you're doing. 3 dribble cross is a good drill for kids to do when they're just trying to get control of the ball. Now, just to make the drill a little bit harder, 3 dribble cross, and I tell them to go backwards. They're going to go backward. So they're going to do 3 dribble cross, but they need to walk backwards with the ball. They need to walk backwards with the ball. And so they're going to go 3 dribble cross, and they're going to go backwards. And that's just another way to make the drill harder. And which is a basketball move, to be able to do the step back dribble, or to be able to go backwards at any time in the course of the game to create that space. So, a lot of the drills, it's good to teach them situation. As you can see, he was supposed to dribble the basketball back to the 3-point line, back to where he started. As you see, he was ready to walk back. So that's just a matter of being disciplined, and that's why I'm working on these basics with them, because they still got a lot of room for improvement. So my job is to read the situation and to work with them, to encourage them and to push them at the same time so they can continue to get better. So now we're going to transition to the next drill. Okay, the next drill will be back and forth cross. Now, a back and forth cross is basically the crossover, right? By just trying to have them go back and forth, because once you can get the back and forth cross, which will also help you with the 3 dribble cross, but here just working on the crossover, keeping the ball inside your hand like you have a yo-yo, where you want to keep that ball, like the ball's glued to your hand. So back and forth cross. And that's what they're doing right now. So a lot of my drills are drills that you can do by yourself. You don't really, if you have a kid who just wants to work on their game, these drills right here are very simple, very basic. It teaches you the fundamentals. You can do it by yourself. Now it's the same thing, back and forth cross, but they got to go backwards. It sounds like it's easy, but when you start doing it, it's not. You got to get low, and you got to walk backwards pretty slow, under control. Then back and forth cross, come right back to where you started from. And you feel like you got it, go ahead and make a layup. Alright, so a lot of these drills are drills that you can do by yourself. And that's what I want to do, is I'm helping kids, and there's a different methods to teaching. My whole thing is just really, I can work with any kids. There's no point in teach advanced moves to a kid when he hasn't mastered the fundamentals. Once a player can master the fundamentals, now you can build to more advanced moves. So now we're going to kind of mix it up. All right, kind of mix it up a little bit. Back and forth cross, 3 dribble cross. All right, 3 dribble cross, back and forth cross, just to get them to play around with it. They could do any kind of way they want, whatever that's comfortable for them. Even though I'm telling them what to do, it's also very important for players to be able to do what they want to do, because in the game, you're not just going to do what your trainer is telling you to do. You got to get out there and be able to play. So a lot of times, I allow them to play with it. Just do what's comfortable, do what comes natural. So right here, we're just dribbling the ball, because one of the guys that I'm working on this year, which is working with Jamal, I worked with him last year. One of the goals for him this year is to improve his ball handling. He could do a lot of things well, but he has to improve his ball handling in order to take his game to the next level. So it's also looking at their game, helping them to understand, okay, where you are right now, what's the next thing you need to work on to improve your game. So because it's hard to get better, especially for kids on their own. It's hard to get better. I know when I was their age, a lot of times you just work on the same thing over and over. But when you have somebody who's older, who's a trainer, they could come up with a program for you. It does help. It does make a difference. So just focusing on helping them to get better. Now we're gonna go 3 dribbles behind the back. Boom. 3 dribbles behind the back. 3 dribbles, 3-pound dribbles, then behind the back. Pound the ball 3 times, then go behind the back. See, we did 3 dribble cross from the front. Now we're doing 3 dribbles cross behind the back. A little bit harder. The same combo, the same dribble move. The difference is just going behind your back. You gotta be able to go behind your back. As you can see, they're doing it, even though it's easy, but as you do it for a longer period of time, you start to feel it. This is Inspiring Lives Through Sports. You're here with Coach K, Jay the speaker, and my goal is just to help a lot of the kids to improve their game. Like I said, I can work with any kid. I can work with kids who are already very good, and I can work with kids who are beginners, who have the passion and the desire just to learn the sport, and I can teach them. And the focus and what I try to do when I'm working with kids is to have a mentoring approach. I use a mentoring approach because there's so many different concepts through sports that you can learn about life. So, there's so many things you can learn from that. Okay? Alright guys, let's keep it going. Go to the next one. Back and forth behind the back. Alright? Still going out back and forth behind the back. Now we're kind of going with a combination. You could go behind the back and forth behind the back. That's it. We went back and forth from the front. Now we're going back and forth behind the back. So as you can see, the speed that they're doing it with which meaning the better you get, the faster you're gonna go. The better control the basketball also you're gonna have. Right? So this is the first time that you're seeing my videos. You're seeing me working with kids with Inspiring Lives Through Sports. And I try to mix different sports because every sport helps with another sport. Go ahead and like my video. Like our video. And also, if you haven't subscribe. What you're going to find on our channel. Nothing about positivity. Me helping kids. Me training with my family. Also providing motivation as well. Because, one of the keys is believing in yourself. You want to be good, you got to believe in yourself. So thank you for watching. Like our video. And also share our video. And subscribe to our channel. This is Coach K, Jay the speaker. And you're here with Inspiring Lives Through Sports. Inspiring Lives Through Sports. Just want to, help and teach the kids the secrets that I've learned through my years of playing basketball. So, because I have all this knowledge, I figure why not just start to give it back? Thank you.